It's no secret that AI has been rapidly evolving as of late, and there have been many jobs already replaced by it. Graphic designers, copywriters, other artistic type roles, basic data entry, call centers/help desk workers, and we've seen it being heavily invested into in areas like legal, accounting, software engineering, IT, amongst others. Now, I work in one of these fields. I am a white-collar office worker, so it's only a matter of time before I have no role, and I also have a secondary job. But this job is a low-skilled role. It's in a supermarket. We've seen the machines in certain warehouses that are doing heaps of work without any human intervention, and it's clear that this technology will make its way into supermarkets in due time. We already have self-serve checkouts, so this job too will be gone soon. So, how am I preparing for this eventuality? 1. By working a lot more earlier on. While I still have the 2 jobs that aren't replaced by AI, I am working as much as I can. I already work 7 days a week, and recently I've let my manager know that I can work a couple of extra nights per week on top of this as well. Sounds exhausting? Well, when you have no job due to AI, you're going to wish you had some work. So in the meantime, I'll bust my hump with 65+ hour work weeks, not to mention the driving around involved in getting to and from both workplaces. 2. By stockpiling investments. A lot of my money over the past 4.5 years has gone into my home. This home is large enough to have 3 spare bedrooms, and it's in an area that is decently populated and close to a wide array of facilities, aka it's a good location. I didn't buy something in the middle of the desert. Although my down payment and loan size for this larger house is obviously higher than if I had bought something small, the extra size allows me more spare bedrooms to rent, which is an income source of its own. Where are people going to live? The metaverse? They need somewhere to live, and with a lack of rentals in Australia currently, there should be no issues finding roommates/tenants. Yes, obviously it cost me a lot to get this specific income stream set up and running, but over time as the rental market gets worse thanks to the incompetence of the government, the amount of rent I receive only goes up. Meanwhile, my mortgage repayments stay the same, or go down since we're cutting rates currently in Australia. Yes, shit like land tax, insurances, etc. go up too, but they don't exceed the rental income that I can receive. It's not just real estate either. I have a decent amount of money in stocks and whatnot. While I'm able to work, I'm funneling money into either my house, whether that be through an offset account or repaying my mortgage, or I'm putting money into stocks. By the time AI takes over my jobs, hopefully I'll have enough in stocks to live off the dividends/capital appreciation, or enough rental income to cover my expenses and live off of the surplus. 3. Upskilling. I completed a graduate certificate of artificial intelligence in 2020, since I saw the shit coming from a mile away, and I completed my CPA not too long ago. AI won't eliminate accountants all at once. It'll slowly pick off certain roles. At least, that's what everyone apparently thinks so. I'll talk more on this towards the end of the video, but not all jobs will go at once. There'll still be some accounting roles that exist while others are automated out. Having my CPA means I will be more preferred over the accountants that don't have it. 4th, starting up other income streams that cannot be replaced by AI. I'm not referring to things like another job in the trades that are going to be super difficult to be replaced by AI. I'm talking about ways you can generate income that AI can't really replace. Example, stock trading and a YouTube channel. Yes, the stock market already has a lot of algorithms, but it's not like AI can block me personally from setting up an account and starting to trade/invest. As for YouTube, yes, some AI slop exists out there, but there are a lot of channels that are run by humans that people still watch on the regular, and AI simply cannot replicate what they do. Even then, a lot of people seem to hate the AI type channels anyway, and they prefer those channels that show their face and are more personable. I've been accused of being an AI a few times. I am not. I just don't do face reveals since I have a professional career. Well, for now I do anyway. And a lot of my takes on certain topics can land me in hot water in a corporate environment. So for the sake of being authentic, I need to remain anonymous. Otherwise, I need to apply filters to my thoughts. I also wouldn't really be able to make videos like my money series ones. People in my personal life don't need to know how much money I make, or what I spend my money on, or what my net worth is, what I own, how much debt I have. It can also cause problems at work if other staff know your salary. There's also other things like when you post physique pics. I don't really need people in my personal life seeing pics of me in my underwear. or even people related to my workplace, or people who work with a company I work for. Probably not professional having an accountant at a company showing pics of him in his undies on the internet, lol. But that's a key part of my stats in the game of life. I gotta show receipts, talk the talk, and walk the walk. I for one hate those LARPers who talk about how they're ripped/have a good physique, but never show it. Like, bro, if you did, you'd have no issue showing it. You're just a yapper, a LARPer. Bro is lying to his audience. So back to the point, AI cannot stop me personally from making a YouTube channel and generating ad revenue, providing you hit certain criteria, of course. You can't just start up a YouTube channel and bam, you're ad monetized. But Google isn't going to be like, we've decided to hand your channel over to AI, the same way they do with a job, not how it works. Now, you can lose money from stock trading, and a YouTube channel doesn't even pay that much. But hey, I'm trying. I've got to do what I can to survive this upcoming AI layoff wave. So there's 4 ways in which I'm preparing for my jobs eventually being replaced by AI. Oh, by the way, the title was clickbait. My job is not under threat of AI, but it is under threat of a redundancy at the moment. However, no matter how many times I talk about the reasons why AI won't replace my job, people will not stop talking about how I'm wrong and that AI will replace accounting. So, okay, you win. AI is going to apparently replace my job. At least now I can make a video on YouTube about it, hey. Even then, every time I say AI won't replace me and people say I'm wrong, no one actually says what they're doing specifically to brace for the AI wave. If you're so confident AI will replace us, what are you doing in the meantime to prepare? If you're relying on universal basic income, good luck. I assure you it won't happen. I have talked about this in 2 videos before, but I do not believe AI will replace accounting. It'll change it, but I can't see how it totally replaces the entire industry of workers. I've elaborated on reasons in those videos, but despite the fact I think/know that I am safe from AI, I'm doing the most preparation in case it actually does take my career away. Whereas the people who are super confident it'll replace many/all roles are doing nothing to prepare for it. Pretty confusing. I also don't know the feasibility of AI replacing supermarket workers either. I know I said earlier that the whole factory thing will probably come into supermarkets, like we already have self-serve, but there'll still be plenty of human roles required. And there are some parts of a supermarket job that involve human judgment that doesn't allow you to follow your standard processes and procedures. I'm also made that comment earlier in the video to play devil's advocate. Like accounting, I don't see how AI totally eliminates supermarket roles. Now, do I plan on working there until I'm 50? No, but until I've stockpiled enough money to live pretty comfortably, I'll stay there, and AI won't eliminate that role until then anyway. Ideally, I'm making enough from swing trading, real estate, my higher income from my career in the future, and YouTube to justify leaving the supermarket gig. Since the extra income per year is nice and stable, plus it's not a bad job at all. It's actually a pretty fun social event at times, but obviously as I get older, I have less in common with the other staff, so the social aspect kind of dies off. But anyway, point is, I don't actually see AI replacing either of my jobs, but even if it will, I'm still preparing for that outcome in the meantime anyway. So, do you think AI is going to replace you? If so, what exactly are you doing about it to prepare in the meantime? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, that is all.